Hello, welcome to the All or Nothing podcast. Our official sponsors are KR Couriers and Transport Limited.
I found myself, lost in addiction in Thailand. I was using Yaba pills. I was running out of money. I was fighting Thais for green curries. My nickname was Billy Bamboo. I lived in a bamboo hut, slept on a bamboo mat. I ate bamboo soup out of a bamboo bowl with a bamboo spoon. Here's a quick one, right? I had this near-death experience in Laos whilst on a visa run. I died this bike, a Honda Wave. I was under the influence of all kinds of drugs. I was over there scoring Yaba pills. I was heading towards this nightclub when, these girls on the corner were shouting at me and trying to get my attention. I turned, I had a look, I waved, turned back, and these two taxis were heading straight through me. There's been a collision. The bike I was on just flew in the air. It landed right on my chest. It broke me ribs, crushed me lung. Or punch it, should I say. The handlebar's gone right through my stomach. I mean, literally right through my stomach. I can't breathe. The locals are trying to pick me up, force me to drink salt water. I don't know why that was. There was an Irish fella who was on the scene. He came running over. There was no ambulance service. The next thing he's done is put me in a wheelbarrow. And he's ran with me, all the way to this hospital with blood swishing. I couldn't breathe. It was just, couldn't say nothing. All I was thinking about was these drugs in my pocket, madly enough. Gets to the hospital, gets put on this mattress on the floor with this doctor who's come in blood-stained coat. The Irish fella's trying to explain, what had happened. He's just nodding his head. Next thing, these two soldiers have walked in, with banana clips in these AK-47s. And I thought, oh no, I've been blew up. I'm nicked. Do you know what these tablets? This is all the stuff that's going on in my head. Forgetting that I'm on Jeff's story here. Just thinking of getting nicked. They pulled out this camera, took a picture of me, and then they just left. The doctor's like prodding and poking me. He's put me on my side. And by doing that, he's released something and I could breathe. But I feel like it was a bone that was pushing against me, my lung. I got my breath back and I said to this fella, look lad, get me out of here. Get me out of here. I said, look, get me out of here, please. He helped me, took me back to his apartment. He looked after me. And all I kept doing was using, going to the bathroom, using. I was crawling to the bathroom. I was black and blue. The next morning, he took me to the border. I went to an hospital in Chiang Mai. Stayed in the hospital for 3 months. They just padded up the hole. Started feeling a bit better. They came round with a bill. I couldn't pay it. So I left, went out the window, got off. A couple of weeks later, I'd been nicked. The drugs weren't killing me, it was the lifestyle. I'm in a prison now. Still got these injuries. The embassy have come up, have explained what's gone on. They told me to get a scan. They'll sort it out. I had a proper ink scan where they found out my intestines were around my stomach walls. So I had surgery. Whilst in our hospital, I was just causing me. I was trying to get off and everything. I had to go and have 2 operations. The second time I went, the prison force, we've had enough of them, taking them from Chiang Mai prison. I want to move into Bangkok. They picked me up at the hospital. Whilst I was in my pyjamas, no sliders on, shackles on my ankles, this milk bottle with a yellow tube stuck into my stomach, just draining fluids. It was prehistoric, it was horrible. The bus I was on was chocker full of inmates going to Bangkok. They were all pissing in bottles and shitting in bin bags, and it was a long journey. Gets to the prison, gets through in the hospital over there. I'm hungry, I'm starving. I sees this bit of bread on his table next to me, trying to grab it. The fella, the young lads who were in the hospital, started smashing me over there with this wooden crutch. That was just fucking, it was just a horrible experience he had. That was only one of them. That was only one of my experiences. I hope you don't mind me sharing that, but it just kept popping up, when I realised how grateful I am to be alive and how grateful I am to be clean. So with that, I thank you. Take care.